For centuries, humans have endeavored to take to the skies. Not just to experience the thrill of flight, but to see what's beyond the horizon, to reach greater heights, to better understand the world and our place in it. That relentless curiosity is precisely what propels Worldview forward. Our mission: to inspire, create, and explore new perspectives for a radically improved future. We're pioneering stratospheric exploration and bringing new insights to overcome the world's toughest challenges and seize our greatest opportunities. From safeguarding critical infrastructure to speeding data around the globe. From responding to an ever-changing environment in the here and now, to partnering with other innovators on the advancements of tomorrow. Worldview's stratospheric flight technology delivers new ways of understanding the world around us and life-changing experiences around the world. Because the stronger our connections to the planet and each other, the better we can honor and protect the place we call home. So join us, and let's share in a sharper vision for a brighter future.
Hello and welcome to launch day for the 4th NASA TechRise Student Challenge. My name is Deanne Bell. I'm with Future Engineers. I am going to be your live stream host today. I am here in beautiful Page, Arizona for the launch of this vehicle you see behind me, Worldview's high altitude balloon. It has 60 very important payloads on board that I know all of you are very familiar with. We are here today because of you, because of all of the student teams and educators and families that have worked so hard to bring these payloads to life. Today we are celebrating all the work that you have done to put your ideas, all of your technology in these payloads and collect data up in the stratosphere and conduct research. I am joined here today by representatives from NASA, representatives from Worldview. You can see the launch crew that's going to be working behind me. I'm also joined by representatives from Future Engineers. You'll see some mentors. We have Claire and Ani. We also have Marisa here. And of course, we have representatives from NASA, and I'm going to bring on to the live stream right now An Nguyen. She is the technical lead at NASA's Flight Opportunities Program for the NASA TechRise program. Hi, An. I know she's going to give some welcome remarks. Thanks so much for joining us here today. And I know you're excited to speak to these students. It's a big moment, a big day. I'm going to pass the microphone over to you.
Hi, welcome to Page, Arizona, and on the behalf of Flight Opportunities, we are so excited to have you guys all here joining us today. From Flight Opportunities, we really want to bring the researcher experience to you all in the community and expose you guys to commercial flight test and suborbital flight testing, and it's really, really exciting for you guys to all experience the same space technology, discovery and exploration that we all want to do here at NASA. So we're super excited to have you guys along for the ride, and without you, there is no us.
Wonderful. So as you all know, the NASA TechRise Student Challenge is sponsored by NASA's Flight Opportunities Program. So NASA's Flight Opportunities Program, I know boosts the commercial industry. I know TechRise, enables students to conduct research on these commercial vehicles. And when you say vehicle, at Flight Opportunities, you guys work with all kinds of vehicles. I know you've been to a number of launches. They could be rockets, they could be balloons. Today, it's a balloon. But why don't you tell us a little bit about Flight Opportunities and the role you guys play working with all these different vehicles and flight providers?
At Flight Opportunities, we connect researchers with commercial flight providers, so they can be rocket-powered landers, microgravity vehicles, high-altitude balloons, and we even have some hosted orbital payloads and spacecraft in our portfolio. But here we have a high-altitude balloon that we've been working with for multiple years now, and we're so excited to be here. And we really want to bring the researcher community together with the commercial flight provider community. And here we have you guys joining our community, and it's really, really exciting.
Right, so you guys are some of NASA's youngest researchers conducting, great experiments up in the stratosphere here today. It's an exciting launch day. We have much in store. You can see the vehicle right there behind us. You can see the gondola over here. Obviously, they're laying out the balloon here. But better than us explaining it is actually an engineer from Worldview explaining this vehicle to you. So we're going to go ahead and roll a clip where you're going to get a little more information about Worldview and this high-altitude balloon.
This vehicle will actually be suspended below the balloon. That's going to bring us up to altitude. Every payload's going to have a horizontal and a downward facing viewport. And then we also provide each payload with both power and data. So we're feeding all of our power from the center of the vehicle out to these payloads. And then we also feed them all of the telemetry data. So they get altitude, heading, speed, things like that. Located in the center of the vehicle is our PAV, which is going to provide a lot of the data to our payloads. And then we also have our control box, which is going to help power a lot of our GoPros that are located on the craft. These GoPros are going to show us things like the parachute opening, what the payloads look like at altitude, and also how our landing goes. So you can see here we got some corner bumpers too. So when we do come down, if we were to do any sort of tilting or anything, we can't always predict if there might be a rock or a small bush. These corner bumpers are going to help pad the side of the vehicle and further protect some of these student payloads also. Underneath the vehicle, you can see here, These payloads get a great view all the way around 360 degrees. And then also we'll have a landing pad. Those are gonna hook up here to these buckles. And that landing pad is gonna help slow the vehicle as we come to a stop after we separate from the balloon. So the vector nav antenna right here is going to provide all the students with their heading information, so they'll be able to understand what direction we're traveling, and that information will feed it both live, and we'll also be providing it to all the teams in NASA after the flight. All right, that's the 2024 NASA TechRise vehicle. I look forward to seeing all of your science experiments after the flight, and I hope you guys get great data, great images. Good luck.
All right, it's Deanne here again. We're going to take a moment to watch launch operations, see this launch crew do what they do best. But we also want to take a moment to acknowledge all 60 teams that have built payloads that are on this balloon here today. It's a really exciting day, and I know each of you work at your schools doing the hard work to build your payloads, but you are a part of a nationwide researcher community here with TechRise. You can see on this map here, from Maine to California, from Puerto Rico to Guam. We have students that have participated in TechRise from all across the country, and we want to make sure that all of you get your shout out. So if you look there at the visual, all of the teams that have TechRise payloads aboard this gondola here today are represented on that graphic. And this is all about you, as I said before, all of your hard work, and it all culminates here for this exciting launch day, and we couldn't be prouder of you. Hi everyone, we are watching the launch crew as they work on their final system integration. And so once that launch crew completes that final system integration, the attention will be focused over on the payload. So we have the mentors, we've got the engineers support waiting in the wings, ready to turn on those payloads. So once this final system integration is complete, we'll pivot to the moment of turning on those payloads and looking at those green lights. Hello, everyone. We have reached a big milestone in the journey of your payloads. I'm joined here now with Claire Bankson, one of your TechRise mentors. Claire, exciting times, big moment. Tell me just what happened behind us.
So you guys remember when you're doing payload checkouts, we have you guys pull those pull before flight headers and check your go LEDs. We just did the same thing here on the launch pad to make sure your payloads are up and running and ready to collect data in the stratosphere.
Great. So at this point, all of the payloads have been sent power from the vehicle. What about that data? What's going on with that?
So they're getting some ground data right now, and then once the balloon launches, they're going to get that launch command that you guys saw when we were testing with the simulator.
Great. So the data has started streaming to all of your payloads. No launch command yet. Once it starts going up, that launch command will be sent. And then, of course, throughout the duration of the flight, more commands will be sent, as you guys know. And this is a real culminating moment in this journey for these payloads. I know the last time you saw your payloads were when you shipped them to us. We had that payload checkout week. We did those interviews with you guys, and then it's gone through a bit of a journey to get to this point. So why don't we recap a little bit about integration and how we got to this point?
Yeah, so we ship your payloads out to Tucson. We integrate them in that gondola that you see them in right now. We check them. We make sure they're powering on. We make sure nothing has come loose. We make sure they all look okay. We do the exact same procedure we just did now, except we don't pull those pull before flight headers in Tucson. We wait until we're on the launch pad to do that. But we check them, make sure that everything looks like it's good, and then that gondola gets packaged up nice and safe and gets shipped out here to Page, and then we do those checks again. So your payload has been checked, making sure it looks good, making sure nothing has come loose, several steps of the way, once in LA, once in Tucson, and then here in Page as well.
So I know you've been with these students every step of the way along this journey. How are you feeling? I know I am so proud of you.
I am super proud of you guys. You guys got to know, this is one of the best batches of payloads we've ever had. They look fantastic. You guys were so creative and so diligent with your build process. They are so strong and so structurally sound. I'm so excited for you guys to get this data back. I think you're going to have some really, really excellent data from the entire flight. So this is going to be awesome.
Right. I know you're 6th to 12th grade students. For most of you, this is your first time ever working, with electronics, with soldering, with coding, with mechanical mounting, and it's all come together right here on this launch day. Thanks so much, Claire, for sharing your insights about this milestone. Your payloads are on, data is streaming, launch is about to happen. But the next step in the phase of this process is we go from these payloads being turned on to the balloon starting to fill. And so thank you so much, Claire, for talking about our payload checks and payload integration. And next, I'm going to bring in Ethan Chafee, Worldview Project Manager for the NASA TechRise Student Challenge. Hey, Ethan, you excited?
Oh, yes, very much so.
We just talked to Claire about the payloads being turned on. They've got those green lights. The data is streaming. And now we're excited for launch. So what happens next in terms of the process with the balloon fill?
Yeah, so our team is all ready to go. We're going to start our balloon fill here in just a few seconds. So what happens is you'll see a helium trailer behind me. So we'll start pumping the gas into the balloon, which is how we provide lift to the system. That's going to carry us to the stratosphere. So we'll get started here in a second. We'll go through a fill process. It'll probably last about 15, 20 minutes or so. And as soon as we're done with the fill, our team will be ready to go for the launch. We'll start a countdown to go whenever we're ready to launch the balloon, and then your payloads will be carried away to the stratosphere.
Right, and so the gondola there is suspended. Just walk me through what they see here behind us. We've got this gondola, right, and it is being held up by what?
Of course,
Can you walk us
yes.
through it?
So here on our left, you'll see the launch vehicle. So that is holding the gondola up. That is how we launch the system. We don't want it scraping along the ground or having any issues during launch. So that's the release vehicle. So as soon as the balloon stands up over the gondola, we'll release it, and it'll carry away by that helium in the balloon.
So, and as this balloon fills, so while the balloon is filling, we won't be speaking through it. You're just going to watch it. But as that balloon fills, is it vertical, horizontal? What are we expecting to see?
Yeah, you'll see a bubble forming on the right end of the launch pad here. And so the balloon will get bigger and bigger as the gas is added to the system. And then once we're ready to go, it'll release and stand straight up vertical. We'll do a health check of the system, make sure everything looks good, and then we'll release the balloon and it'll start carrying away to the stratosphere.
And then once it starts its ascent, that launch command ascent, your payloads are already collecting data, but they will continue collecting data up through the troposphere into the stratosphere. And today, I know every balloon launch is a little different in terms of the trajectory. Do you want to speak a little bit about where this balloon is going here today?
Yes, so we've been running trajectories all throughout our planning process. Today it looks like the balloon is going to start out heading to the east, and then once it hits the stratosphere, it'll turn to the west, and it's probably going to end up about an hour to the west of where we currently are, around the Utah-Arizona border.
Great, but the weather is looking good. I know there is important work to be done, so thank you, Ethan, for walking us through what to expect here next in this next phase of launch operations. I know you've been to a lot of balloon launches.
That's true, yes.
Everyone is special.
They're all great.
Why is this one extra special?
This one is so much fun because all the students get to participate. You're all watching from home. We hope you really enjoy watching this balloon launch. Everyone is fun. You'll see the weather here in Page is beautiful. We're all ready to go. So I'll turn it over now to Deanne, and we're ready to get started.
All right, let's do this. Let's watch this balloon fill. All right, so Ethan, why don't you walk us through what we're seeing right now?
Yeah, so the team is filling that balloon with helium right now. So this is called the bubble that you're looking at. And so this is where the initial balloon gas gets filled in. And so you'll see a collar with a spool on the left, and that's what holds the bubble into a tight shape. We like it that way because it makes it easy to control during the fill process. And as we get filled and get close to the final launch, we'll release that collar, and the balloon will come up, and it'll start to fill out the rest of the envelope.
Exciting stuff.
All right, so now you see the balloon standing nice and tall. We're still in the fill process, but we stand it up now because we have enough gas so that it can hold itself up. This balloon is not the full volume though. Down here at the ground, the balloon is approximately 20 times smaller than it's going to be up in the stratosphere. So you're seeing a small part of the envelope where the gas is contained. And you can see that collar that's restraining the balloon, and so that it controls the system whenever we're getting ready to launch. Right now, our balloon fill is currently at 70%. We're just a couple minutes away from launch, and we're going to get started here pretty soon. All right, our fill process is complete. We're going to complete our final checkouts now, and then we're ready to launch. Air traffic clear up, and then we're going to be ready to launch here in just any second. Okay, the balloon is away and we are about to release. Doing one final check, making sure everything's clear. And away we go. And there goes TechRise 4. Congratulations, everyone.
Awesome launch. Great job. So this really closes out our live stream. It's going to keep going, and you can follow along. You can see mission control. You're going to be able to, if you want to, track the flight of the balloon. And I think the tracking information is going to be shown at the bottom of the screen. But at this point in time, I just want to say a huge congratulations to all of our teams. Yes! And also give a huge thank you to NASA and Flight Opportunities Program. A huge thank you to Worldview and the whole launch crew that was here. Thank you to our future engineers team as well. Woo! And a big thank you to everyone that has supported these teams along this journey. You did it! And we're so proud of you. And this is our sign off. So signing out here from Page, Arizona. Thanks for watching the launch, and you can track that balloon, and we'll be in touch. And I hope you're collecting all of that valuable data, and can't wait to see your results.